Hey there, English speakers. Welcome to another language breakdown where I take a YouTube video or a clip from a TV show or a song and we look at it, watch it. I break down the language that you hear in the video so you can learn them and use them so you can improve by having more useful expressions, natural expressions, vocabulary, and some pronunciation tricks, anything to help your English listening or speaking. I always forget to do this, but if this is your first time here, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you get notified every time we have a lesson. I've also experimented with using this method to teach myself Spanish, so you'll be notified when I do that too. I've been uploading those on Saturdays. But today, we have a good one, and we have a classic Simpsons episode where Homer joins the Stonecutters, the secret society, not to be confused with the Illuminati or the Masons. We're going to take a look at the language in this, laugh, have fun, look at some pronunciation and vocabulary, right, that you can use in your English speaking. So let me get over here and let's get started. Let's go.
I'd give anything to get into the Stonecutters.
What do they do there, Dad?
I'm a member! What do they do?
Let's start right from the beginning. I'd give anything to join the Stonecutters, right? Hold on, that light was fine just a minute ago, and then the sunlight comes in. So anyway, let's start right from the beginning. I'd give anything to verb. I'd give anything to join the Stonecutters. I'd give anything to meet somebody. I'd give anything to verb. I really want to do this, right? At no cost, right? At any cost. I'd give anything to...
Give anything to get into the Stonecutters.
What do they do there, Dad?
He said, get into the Stonecutters. I'd do anything to get into the Stonecutters. Get into means join, obviously, because I thought that he actually said join.
I'd give anything to get into the Stonecutters.
What do they do there, Dad?
I'm a member! What do they do? What don't they do? Oh, they do so many things, they never stop. Oh, the things they do there, my stars.
You don't know what they do there, do you?
Not as such, no. I'm a stonecutter!
Dad, remember those self-hypnosis classes we took to help us ignore Grandpa?
Do I ever? It's 5 years later and...
Remember those self-hypnosis classes? Remember those self-hypnosis classes we took? Remember those self-hypnosis classes we took? You take a class. That's a collocation. We call it a collocation. You don't have to know that. But it's a word group that we put together. Take a class. Those go together, right? So those self-hypnosis classes we took to help us ignore Grandpa.
Stars.
You don't know what they do there, do you?
Not as such, no. I'm a stonecutter!
Dad, remember those self-hypnosis classes we took to help us ignore Grandpa?
Do I ever? It's 5 years later and I still think I'm a chicken. I'm a chicken, Marge.
I know. Maybe we should be listening to him now.
I'm a member!
Maybe we should be plus ing, right? Maybe we should be listening to him right now. Maybe we should be listening to him. Maybe you should be taking notes. Maybe we should be ing, right? The continuous, the present continuous. Maybe we should be listening to him. I forgot what he said. Listening to him right now, right? When you're giving a suggestion, this works when you're giving a suggestion. Maybe you should be taking notes. Maybe I should be teaching right now.
I know. Maybe we should be listening to him now.
I'm a member! Huh? What? Huh?
You're a member of the Stonecutters, Grandpa?
Oh, sure. Let's see. I'm an elk, a mason, a communist. I'm the president of the Gay and Lesbian Alliance for some reason. Ah, here it is.
For some reason. I'm a member of the Gay and Lesbian Alliance for some reason. right? For a reason I don't know. That's a good expression. For some reason. For some reason. I'm something for some reason. This happened for some reason, right? For some reason. A good expression to know and use because it'll come up and you won't realize it, and then you'll need it for some reason.
The president of the Gay and Lesbian Alliance for some reason? Ah, here it is. The Stonecutters. This is it. My ticket in. They have to let me join if I'm a...
This is it. This is it. When you find some new information or some key to a solution, this is it. This is it. Or that's it. That's it. Aha. Like when you have that light bulb flash, right? Aha, that's it. This is it.
The Stonecutters. This is it. My ticket in. They have to let me join if I'm a son of a member. I'll take this communist one, too. Coming through. Can't throw me out. My father's a member. I'm in. I'm in.
Okay, Homer, you're in. Just don't point that thing at me.
Oh, thanks, Lenny. When am I going to be initiated?
As soon as number one gets here.
Number one? What kind of stupid wiener name is that? Hello, my name is Number One. And so forth.
We call each other by number, not by name. Carlos number 14, I'm number 12. Burns.
We call each other by. We call each other by number. We call each other by name. We call each other by our Twitter handle, right? We call each other by, and then however you call someone, however you refer to somebody, right?
He's number 29.
And so forth.
We call each other by number, not by name. Carlos number 14, I'm number 12. Burnsy's number 29.
You outrank Mr. Burns here?
Sure. Watch. Hey, 29, get over here. Wah, wah.
Thank
You outrank. You outrank Mr. Burns here, Homer said.
He's number 29.
You outrank Mr. Burns here?
Sure.
You outrank Mr. Burns here? Outrank. Out is a prefix that we use when we describe more than something, right? To compare two things and to say one thing is more, it out verbs, right? Outrank. You have a higher rank, right? You outrank somebody. You have a higher rank than them. You outnumber. They outnumber us 3-1, right? If you remember the movie 300, right? 3,000 or 5,000 soldiers versus 300. They outnumbered us 10-1, or they outnumbered them, right? Outnumber, to have more of a number, to have more people, to outwork. Will Smith is famous for saying how he outworks the competition. He outworks other actors. He outworks to work more than, right? To work more than, outwork, outnumber. You've outdone yourself. You always outdo yourself. Outdo, to do more quality, better work than you did before. Outdo, outnumber, outlast. You last longer than somebody, right? You outlast them. You do something for longer. You last longer doing it. Outnumber, outdo, outlast, outrank, right? That's a useful prefix. Keep that in the back of your mind. Out-verb, out-verb.
Carlos number 14, I'm number 12. Burnsy's number 29.
You outrank Mr. Burns here?
Sure. Watch. Hey, 29, get over here. Wah, wah.
Thank you, sir. May I have another? Patience, Monty. Climb the ladder.
Is he the leader?
Climb the ladder. Climb the ladder. We say climb the ladder to success. Climb the ladder to success, right? Climb the ladder. Easy, Monty. Patience, Monty. Climb the ladder.
Climb the ladder.
Is he the leader?
Of this chapter, there are chapters all over the world, and it has been foretold that someday a chosen one will...
Okay. Didn't ask for your life story.
Let the initiation begin.
All stonecutters must take the leap of faith. If you survive this 5-story plunge, your character will be proven.
Happy
Hold on.
landings!
A 5-story plunge. A 5-story plunge. 5 stories is floors, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We call them floors in a building. This building is 5 stories tall, 20 stories tall, 20 floors. It has 20 floors, right? But we say, in reference to how tall something is, 20 stories tall, right? But it has 20 stories too, right? So he said, take this 5-story plunge. Plunge means fall, like free fall. Plunge, take the plunge.
Leap of faith. If you survive this 5-story plunge, your character will be proven.
Happy landings!
I think I have to do it again. My blindfold came off.
5 stories. And the 5-story plunge. I love The Simpsons. The 5-story plunge, right? And then he said, I think I have to do it again. My blindfold came off. The blindfold is the thing that you see that's covering his eyes. That's called a blindfold. It covers your eyes.
This ritual is called crossing the desert. And this we call the unblinking eye.
Hey, have you ever noticed that the crossing the desert is a lot like the unblinking eye? It's exactly like the wreck of the Hesperus.
And now the final ordeal, the paddling of the swollen ass with paddles.
The paddling of the swollen ass with paddles. Swollen means inflamed, right? Inflamed, big. Normally with like a hit, right? If I hit my nose and then it gets bigger, it's swollen, right? It's swollen. Swell, to swell is the verb. So to make it an adjective, swollen, the swollen ass with paddles. That stick is called a paddle.
Ordeal, the paddling of the swollen ass with paddles.
And by the sacred parchment, I swear that if I reveal the secrets of the stonecutters, may my stomach become bloated and my head be plucked of all but 3 hairs.
I think you should have to take a different...
May my stomach be bloated. Bloated means kind of like swollen, right? Bloated, enlarged. And my hair be plucked of all but 3 hairs. Of all but. Being plucked. Plucked is pulled out. My head be plucked of all but 3 hairs. But means except, of all except 3 hairs. Of all but 3 hairs.
Head be plucked of all but 3 hairs.
I think you should have to take a different oath.
Everyone takes the same oath. Welcome to the club number 908. You have joined the sacred order of the stonecutters, who since ancient times have split the rocks of ignorance that obscure the light of knowledge and truth. Now let's all get drunk and play ping pong.
Because he's already kind of heavy, you know.
Well, to be honest, I never got around to ordering that part for you, so,
Well, to be honest, Well, to be honest, I never got around to ordering. That's a good one too. Well, to be honest, Fluency Builder. Fluency Builder. Make note of these Fluency Builders. These are so important, and I highlight them all the time so you can learn them and spot them and use them, right? Well, to be honest, honestly, sincerely, actually, right? Well, to be honest, I never got around to ordering. I never got around to ing. This is a rare exception when you have to plus ing. I never got around to ordering. That's because got around to, that kind of goes together, right? And then you want the gerund. I never got around to ordering. I never got around to ordering. I never got around to doing. I never got around to, because the doing can be replaced with a noun, right? I never got around to my homework. You know, that sounds a little weird, but you can. I never got around to doing my homework. I never got around to writing the notes. I never got around to joining Sweet Academy. Why not? Why not? I never got around to ordering.
Well, to be honest, I never got around to ordering that part for you, so it's still gonna be a couple of weeks.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, yes.
But what if I were to shake your hand in this wise? Wah, wah,
Wait! Wait! Well, I didn't realize you were a member.
Okay, cowboy wrong. Well, I didn't realize you were a member. I didn't know. You could say that, but it's not exactly the same, right? I didn't realize you were a member. I didn't know you were a member. It's kind of the same thing, but I didn't realize is kind of like more surprising information, right? More sudden information. I didn't realize you were a member.
Wait! Well, I didn't realize you were a member.
So long, suckers.
So long is a way to say bye-bye, right? And suckers is like fools. Bye-bye, fools. Goodbye, fools. But so long, suckers. Homer says that a lot.
So long, suckers.
Same old space, huh, Dad?
Yep, but they gave me these rollerblades so I can glide to the front door. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa.
They gave me these rollerblades so I can glide. Glide is like roll, right? Glide smoothly.
Oh, oh. Rollerblades so I can...
Same old space, huh, Dad?
Yep, but they gave me these rollerblades so I can glide to the front door. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa. Sweet. Jealous?
Well, no, we've got the same chair.
You're jealous.
Your membership pack.
What's this?
You put that sticker on your car so you won't get any tickets. And this other one keeps paramedics from stealing your wallet while we're working on you.
Oh, and don't bother calling 911 anymore. Here's the real number.
Ooh.
This other one keeps paramedics from. It keeps paramedics from. To keep something from doing something, keep somebody from doing something is to prevent, right? To prevent. It prevents medics from, it keeps paramedics from stealing your wallet when they're working on you, right? To prevent somebody from doing something, again, with the ing, right? Don't memorize, I suggest, don't memorize the pages of rules for gerund and infinitive. Which one do I use? Gerund. I'm always confused about that. It's probably because you're trying to memorize rules when there are no real rules. Work on memorizing these expressions. This is why we do this, right? This is why I do this. Memorize these expressions, use these expressions, then you'll start picking up on patterns. You'll start picking up and you'll start noticing. To start ing, you'll start picking up patterns. You'll start noticing, right, how they're used in context. So it keeps paramedics from stealing, keeps paramedics from stealing, keeps paramedics from stealing your wallet when they're working on you. And then they gave you this other one. This is the real number to call, 912. A little context, maybe 911 is the emergency number in the United States, right? 911. So this is the real number, 912.
Membership pack.
What's this?
You put that sticker on your car so you won't get any tickets. And this other one keeps paramedics from stealing your wallet while we're working on you.
Oh, and don't bother calling 911 anymore. Here's the real number.
Ooh.
So that's the stone cutters. Okay, so I hope you had fun. You've probably seen that one. You probably love that one already. But the Simpsons are on Disney Plus, by the way. Awesome news. And I'll probably actually do this full episode this Saturday in my English with Streaming class. I'm offering that right now as kind of like a test run to test interest. That's a lesson where I stream a show, I watch a show, and I stream my screen. So you see my screen, you watch the show, we watch a show together, scene by scene. At the end of a scene, I stop, pull out the language from that, kind of like I do here, take notes, show you the notes, and go a little bit more in depth, but we do it for an entire episode. I've done Friends, I've done The Simpsons, and this Saturday, I'll probably do the Stonecutters episode. So you click the link below. It's sweetacademy.com/streaming, I think. Well, it's in the link below. And then just write your email address, and I'll send you the Zoom link. Participating members from Sweet Academy get access to the Google Docs. Like I said before, if you're new here, then click that subscribe button. I also do Spanish lessons. I'm using this method to teach myself Spanish. And we listen to some cool Spanish songs. How about that? And other than that, if you want any other help, then click the links below. Just check out below. And you'll also find a link where you can find the notes to these English with Streaming lessons as well. Anyway, that's it for me. I've taken enough of your time. Thank you for joining me. Keep teaching, keep learning. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.